Hi everyone, we're going to solve these two problems, these two systems using substitution. Alright, let's get started. Well, look, the top one has been solved for x, so basically we have a replacement for x. So let's put parentheses around this expression here. That is our replacement for the x value. So let's get started. 2 times x, x is 2y plus 6, plus, copy the rest of the equation, plus y equals 7. All right, let's distribute. We'll have 4y plus 12 plus y equals 7. We can combine our y's. We'll have 5y plus 12 equals 7. Subtract 12 from both sides. 5y equals negative 5. Divide both sides by 5. Y equals negative 1. So we found the value for y. It's negative 1. Still need to find x. Okay, we can go to the top equation. Let me erase the parentheses. We don't need them now. And let me replace, let me copy it. X equals 2. Let me replace y with negative 1. Add 6 to find what x is. So that's negative 2 plus 6, x equals 4. So that means the value of x is 4. Now we got to check and see if this is the correct solution. So check this solution 4 comma negative 1 in both equations. Start with the top one. X equals 2y plus 6. Let's replace x with 4, y with negative 1, and solve. So that does equal negative 2 plus 6 is going to be 4. So this checks. Let's make sure it also checks in the second equation because it has to work for both of them for it to be a solution. Okay, replace x with 4 minus 1 equals 7. So that's 8 minus 1 equals 7. So 7 equals 7 is a true equation. This means that our solution is correct, 4 comma negative 1. All right, let's look at the next one. Okay, notice number 9. Neither one of these equations is solved for x or for y. And we can't use substitution unless one of these equations is solved for x or y. But we can fix this problem. Let's look at the top one. The top one, x minus 2y equals negative 2. I can solve it for x. I can solve it for y, but y requires more steps. If I solve it for x, the only thing I need to do is just add 2y to both sides. So this will cancel. I'll get x equals, so we have an expression here, 2y minus 2. You can put it in another order. You can start with the minus 2 or negative 2 plus 2y, but I like to always start with the term that has the variable. So now we've solved this for x. Now this is our replacement for x since we're using substitution. This is our replacement for x in the second equation. The second equation on the bottom here. So let's do that. 3 times x, which is 2y minus 2. Copy the rest of the equation and solve. Let's distribute. So we'll have 6y minus 6 plus 2y equals 34. 6y plus 2y is 8y. minus 6 equals 34. Add 6 to both sides. 8y equals 40. Divide by 8. That means y equals 5. So we know the y value is 5. But we still need the x value. To find the x value, I can go back to this one, or I can go back to this one right here. They are equivalent. It's easier if I go back to this one here. X equals 2 times y, well, y is 5, minus 2, x equals 10, minus 2, that means x equals 8. So our solution is 8, 5. Well, we should always check. Check the solution 8, 5. In both. Here's the first one, x minus 2y equals negative 2. Replace x with 8, y with 5, and see if this is true. Well, this is 8 minus 10 equals negative 2. That is negative 2 equals negative 2. So this does check. See if it checks in the second equation. It has to work in both. Plus 2y equals 34. 3 times 8 plus 2 times 5. Is that 34? Well, that's 24 plus 10. That does equal 34. 34 equals 34. That means this is correct. This is the